Happy Tuesday. It is May 13th. I'm Millicent Olivares, and we're happy you're joining us today because we have a great show lined up for you. Here's what we've got. We are looking to fill this entire room with toys for children who may be spending a night or two at the hospital. Our KRGV Cares closet is open and we need your help. Tim Smith is here to tell us how you can help coming up. And book lovers, we know it's hard to keep up with those pages. Lucky for you, we've got an app that can help you stay on track. And like we've mentioned, it is National Barbecue Month, and this next guest isn't just cooking great meat, he's also helping you cook like a pro. The flavor hacks are coming up. But first, it wouldn't be a Tuesday if we didn't take the time to recognize another outstanding Valley teacher. Today, we are joining Take 5's Idani Cantu at Los Fresnos United. Idani, what can you tell us so far about this very special educator?
Hey Millie, well off camera we learned quite a bit about this teacher, but now we're going to talk a little bit more about her on camera. We're here at Los Fresnos United High School, 9th and 10th grade, and with me is Dean of Instruction, Miss Cristina Ramos, to tell us a little bit more about this teacher that we're super excited to be surprising later on in the show. Thank you so much for being here with us today. So share with us a little bit more about this teacher. Well, I'm going to say a little bit first. She's been a teacher for 21 years and you've been with her for 10. Yes, so that's amazing. Tell us about that.
Yes, so we've been working here together for at least 10 years. She does teach in the Career Technology and Engineering department. So she's been here for the 10 years. She brings a lot of insight to that department, and we're really excited that she's here.
And what I've also heard is that she's a very good teacher with her students. We've heard a lot of good feedback. Tell us a little bit more about what her students have to say about her. Is she their favorite teacher?
They do enjoy being in her class. She teaches a class called Business Law, which really teaches students a lot about starting a business and entrepreneurship. This current year, she is our teacher leader for that department. So she brings a lot of leadership and insight, collaboration into that department.
Wow, amazing. So it's giving those kids a new eye into something that they probably before.
Correct.
Okay, so again, you've been with her for 10 years. It's amazing. What was your first impression of her? When you first met her, what were you thinking as compared to how you know her now?
Yes, when I very first met her, she's always been really great with work ethic, extremely organized. She runs a very organized classroom. The rules are set and the kids know the rules when they come in. And so I admire that about her classroom. There's very little discipline problems because she sets the rules and the expectations early on.
Well, as an organized person, I appreciate an organized teacher. I feel like that helps out a little bit more with the students. So whenever you heard that she was being recognized today, whenever you found out, what were the emotions going on? How were you feeling? What was it like?
Yes, I was really excited to hear that she got this award. I think it's very much deserved. I think she's put 21 years total in the teaching profession, and so she's touched many lives in those 21 years, and it's definitely an award that she receives that is well deserved.
Absolutely. And last week was Teacher Appreciation Week, but at Take 5, we appreciate teachers every single day, especially on Tuesdays. Thank you so much, Dean Ramos, for being here with us and sharing a little bit more about this teacher. I'm super excited to surprise her. Are you excited to surprise her too?
I'm super excited. She's going to be so shocked.
So shocked. Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. We're going to be surprising this teacher in just a couple minutes. But yeah, guys, y'all will just have to wait and see. In Los Fresnos, I'm Idani Cantu.
We're excited too, Idani. We're going to look forward to seeing that surprise just ahead. And mental health is a priority in May, and One Valley City is ready to help. Joining us in the studio to talk about FAR's Mind Matters Health Fair is Officer Nicholas Perez. Nicholas, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So this is such a great event. As we know, right now this month we are very much focusing on mental health. What can people expect at this fair?
We're excited to announce that we have a full array of organizations ready to provide information and let the people know that help is out there. So we love being a part of connecting the community, which is the the role this year, the community.
Right. And so what sort of resources will be available? You know, obviously sometimes we know that there's a bit of a stigma. People may be a little hesitant to reach out. What are some of the things they can expect there that they should come out and check out for themselves?
Correct. So this year it's a health fair, right? We didn't want to put so much emphasis on mental health fair, but really in every aspect of anybody's life, physically, mentally, emotionally, there'll be organizations out there that specialize on what it is that they can implement in their lives to get back on track to feeling better.
Perfect. And is there anything that people need to know maybe before? Do they need to bring anything with them to get these resources?
That's a good question. This event is actually 100% free.
Wow.
So this is about our 3rd year doing it, and we're so happy to have a city that supports us in everything that we do. So this is a free event. They don't need to bring anything but themselves and an open mind, open heart.
There you go. And of course, we always have to ask because, you know, do families, can they come? Can they bring the kiddos? Is this something that is for everybody?
It is. We are covered throughout all areas. So there'll be some Zumba classes, there'll be some popcorn, anything that we could share amongst the community to connect.
Wow, Zumba classes. Okay, so I'm not a good dancer, but I'm going to assume it's beginner level friendly, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay, perfect. So just in case you're watching and you're not a dancer like me, you can still come out. Well, Officer, thank you so much for joining us today. Let us know all about it.
Of course, thank you.
And again, you guys, just a reminder, the My Matters Health Fair, it's happening on Friday, May 16th from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's happening at the Far One Complex. That's located on 1121 East Nolana Loop. For more information, you can also follow them on their Facebook page. The KRGV Cares Closet at the Edinburgh Children's Hospital is now open. More than $2,000 have already been raised. So a big thank you to everyone who's donated. Up next, Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith is explaining to us how it all got started. And we're getting the wheels rolling to Bicycle World in McAllen. We're going to tell you why these bikes aren't just for kids a little later in the show. Take 5 Teacher Tuesday is supported by Alwa Dental.
Longcar Lyon Jenkins settles 90% of our cases out of court. Our reputation and proven track record of impressive courtroom wins make insurance companies more inclined to settle quickly. The Strong Arm team has won hundreds of millions for our clients. Call 800-285-HURT.
If you have cracks in your foundation or walls or doors that won't close, it's time to call USA Foundation Repair.
We were concerned about our budget to repair our home. USA Foundation Repair not only were under budget, but fixed it ahead of schedule, and we were very happy with their professionalism, and they fixed 2 homes for us, one in Victoria and one in Corpus Christi. They are your hometown professionals.
Call USA Foundation Repair first, and remember, these colors don't run.
Point Isabel ISD would like to recognize the outstanding achievements of the top 10 seniors proudly. Each of you has displayed exceptional dedication, resilience, and talent throughout your academic journey. Your hard work has paid off, and we are excited to see your future. Remember, this accomplishment is just the beginning. Keep striving for excellence and continue to chase your dreams. Congratulations to our top 10 seniors. You've made us all proud. Point Isabel ISD together, we are Tarpon strong.
Reliant is the home of free electricity, so your home can be the home of more flavor, more love. The Flex Your Credits electricity plan serves up your 2 high use days free every week automatically. Then tops it off with $200 in bill credits for even more savings.
Call 1-866-RELIANT or scan the code to learn more.
The Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. That's power your way.
Attention all outdoor enthusiasts. Have you heard the big news? Your favorite gun store now sells suppressors. Glick Twins is now powered by Silencer Shop. Silencers, suppressors, whatever you want to call them, Glick Twins has them. And with the Silencer Shop kiosk, everything is done here. It's never been easier. If you can buy a firearm, you can buy a suppressor. All your firearm and hunting needs under one roof, now with suppressors. Get the complete package at Glick Twins today. Glick Twins in Bar. It's worth it.
Call the law firm you can trust and get the justice you deserve.
Strong leadership.
Strong results. Call the Strong Arm team now.
We've won hundreds of millions for our clients. Longcar Lyon Jenkins, 800-285-HURT.
The goal of the KRGV Cares Closet is to provide every child who's admitted into the hospital with a toy. The idea came from our very own Chief Meteorologist, Tim Smith. He joins us now with more. Hi, Tim.
Hi,
Thanks
Heather.
for coming.
Good to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
All right, so tell us about the KRGV Cares Closet.
It's an amazing project, and I'm so glad that it's come to fruition. It's done so well in its first year, and we hope it does as well in the second year. And we know you're going to make that happen. But it goes back to, you know, as a child, when you check into the hospital, you're terrified. You know, you're surrounded by doctors and nurses and machines and beeping things, and you got stuff attached to you, and you're scared. And one way you can make a child a little less scared is by handing them a brand new toy, something that they can play with, something they can enjoy. And the object behind the KRGV Cares Closet is to provide that toy. So every child that checks into the hospital, no matter what age they are, if they're a child, and if you're an older child like me, you can do it too. But, you know, if a child checks in, they take you down the hall, or they bring the rack of toys to you, and you pick whatever you want. You pick your own toy, and you got a brand new toy, and that makes all of that other stuff kind of fade away. Gives you something else to focus on, and suddenly you're not so scared anymore.
And I'm glad that you and I get to talk about this today because, Tim, you're all about the community. You always want to help, and so when I moved into this marketing director role, we've known each other for a while, and you told me about this idea, I said, okay, let's do it. We used to give out toys during Christmas, and that had to pause because of COVID. And so you would come and say, nope, we got to do something else. We got to do something else. And we were able to do it last year. We're here asking you guys again to help us this year. Tell us, last year, how did it feel for you going into that hospital and, you know, passing out the toys? It meant so much to me, but you were actually going door by door.
It was really special because you know it's a goal to get to this point, and we finally got to this point last year, and it's a goal since I was 10 years old, really, because it happened to me and I saw the value of it. And as an adult, was one of the first things I thought of was doing a project like this. And we did the hospital toys, as you mentioned, at Christmas, but this was a chance to actually make this work the way we wanted it to. And hey, you flip the day for them from being terrified to being excited. Then you've done your job, and I think that we're doing that a lot, and that's because of the viewers who make it possible.
Yes, of course. And one thing I want to share too is that when we were at the hospital last year, we talked to moms, we talked to parents that were there, and yes, these toys are for the kids, but it means something to the parents. And you know, one thing I want to share is one of the parents told me, like, I didn't think this was going to be us. You know, we didn't think we were going to be in the hospital, and so it's nice because when hopefully it's never our turn, but if it is, we get to receive that as well, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, that doesn't matter. If you're a child checking into the hospital, you get a toy. Doesn't matter what your history is, none of that matters. If you check in, you get a toy, and the parents truly appreciate it. I can tell you, just from the Christmas toy experience that now is going on year round, but from that Christmas toy experience, I've had people stop me at convenience stores halfway between here and San Antonio. I had a guy hold the door open for me one time. And I said, thank you. He goes, no, thank you. I said, you gave me a toy when I was in 3rd grade. I was in the hospital at Christmas, and you gave me a toy. I still have that toy, and I just gave it to, I just gave it to him. You know, he's had the toy for 30 years. And so we know it matters. We know that it matters. It makes a difference.
Yeah, and we can't do it without you guys.
Right, that's exactly right.
Viewers.
It's real simple too. Just make a quick donation, and then we'll go out and buy the toys. We go buy brand new toys, and we spend thousands of dollars on toys, and we stock the closet. The KRGV Cares Closet is literally a closet in the hospital, and it's a good sized closet, and it holds all the toys we buy. We bought them last year, but the supplies are running down.
Yes.
It's been a year. We kind of refreshed it. We had a little money in December so we could refresh it, but now it's time. We need to refresh it again. And we can only do that if folks help out, and I know you will.
Yes, we know they will. All right, Tim, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for sharing all your stories, and thanks for keeping us doing this.
Well, thank you for getting it started. I'm glad we're finally able to make it work. It's a good team effort.
All right, teamwork.
There you go.
All right, again, if you have until Friday to donate to the KRGV Cares Closet, all you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen. We will use that money to purchase toys and fill the closet.
What do these cheesecakes and classrooms have in common? Casey, and we're learning more about the owner of Sweets by Casey's right after the break. And there's nothing like finishing up a good book, and this free app is going to help you do just that. We're going to tell you about an app you need to download next. And make DIY Mayflowers at the Lark Branch Library from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight. You can transform regular pipe cleaners into beautiful Mayflowers to get into the spring spirit. All materials will be provided.
Memorial Day savings are going on now at Ashley. For a limited time, buy more, save more, up to 30% off your entire purchase. Plus, pay over time with no interest for 72 months. Don't miss it. Only at Ashley. Does your dentist understand you?
You got a pet fish? No way, I used to have one when I was a kid.
TB, we partner with farmers around the world to bring you Cafe Olé, made from 100% Arabica beans. And from the world's finest coffee beans, we create blends in over 40 different flavors that Texans love. From whole and ground beans to single-serve cups, iced coffee, and cold brew. No matter how you drink your coffee, every time you take a sip, you'll know it was grown just for you. Cafe Olé, sourced around the world, brought to Texas with love from HEB.
On behalf of the Mercedes ISD School Board of Trustees, administration, and staff, we would like to congratulate the top 10 students and wish them much success in their future endeavors. Mercedes ISD, a district on the rise.
Nobody ever plans to get arrested, but everyone should have a plan in case they do. If you or your loved ones find yourself in jail, we understand that bad things also happen to good people. If it happens to you, remember to call Akonthuk, 422-2222.
Hey there, Rio Grande Valley. This is Greg checking in with Omnisay Roofing. People are used to buying warranties and guarantees. With Omnisay Roofing, you don't need to do that. We give you our guarantee, no extra charge, because we know our quality. With us, you'll never roof again.
Summer's hottest deals are at Ashley's Memorial Day sale with hot buys starting at just $2.99. Plus, get convenient monthly payments with no interest for 72 months. And with our price match guarantee, you know you're getting the best deal. Only at Ashley.
It's a place serving more than just sweets. One bite and you're going to find hope, healing, and some of the best cheesecake you'll ever have.
Welcome to Sweets by Casey, where the most special ingredient here is the woman behind it all. Casey de la Garza didn't always dream of opening a bakery. For years, she was a teacher, pouring her heart into the classroom. But behind the scenes, she was battling something many of us can relate to, her mental health.
Even though I loved the people that I worked with and the kids, I think it was something that I needed to work on. And that's why I decided to leave and try something new.
What began as a way to cope with her mental health turned into a full-time passion, and now a full-time bakery where everything is made from scratch daily. The smell of butter and sugar welcomes you at the door, and the taste of something made with care keeps you coming back.
Working at a school, working with kids, I loved the creative part, and I think I just get to play around with recipes.
And about the cheesecake, it's the talk of the town. Creamy and anything but typical. It's quickly become her signature, and for good reason.
So ours is a little fluffier, it's softer, creamier than what is considered like the New York style cheesecake.
At Sweets by Casey, you're not just picking up a pastry, you're supporting a journey, a reminder that choosing to help yourself, to heal, can lead you somewhere beautiful.
Overall, it just brings people together, especially in our culture. For me, it's not so much about the pastries, but it's about what it causes or what it brings together.
So the next time you're craving something delicious, stop by Sweets by Casey, where the treats are unforgettable and the heart behind them is even sweeter. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
Wow, if you're already planning to head out for one of those cheesecakes, I don't blame you, but you're going to need to know what to wear. So let's check in with meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez for your Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, the heat, the humidity, it's all just going to continue to climb within the next couple of days. So for this evening, yes, we stay in the 90s. Breezy conditions will continue not just today, but within the next couple of days as well. So I would say grab a hat. It's as far as the sunglasses are concerned, you're also going to need those sunglasses for the next couple of days. Sunny to mostly sunny skies within the next week or so in the 7-day forecast. Short sleeve shirts, that's all a very good possibility into tomorrow. Right back to the triple digits for us. And then again, breezy conditions. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
All right, guys, what's happening? This one's for all my readers out there, or maybe aspiring readers like myself who are just trying to squeeze in a few more good reads this year. Hey, the year's not over. We can still get those books in. And bonus points, it's got a silly little name that's pretty hard to forget. It's called Serial Reader. So let's say you wanted to dive into one of the classics like Pride and Prejudice or maybe Dracula, but the books are really big and they just seem a little bit too intimidating. That's where Special Reader comes in. It breaks down the books into really short daily chunks, maybe around 20 minutes or less. So you can squeeze it in during your coffee break, right before bed, or even while waiting in line somewhere. I mean, that's the perfect time to read a little part of your favorite book. Plus, you'll feel super accomplished checking off a little read each day. This app has tons of classics to choose from, so you're bound to find something that catches your eye. You can download Serial Reader for free on the Apple App Store or Google Play Store and have happy reading.
You've probably heard of lemon pepper, but have you ever heard of an orange pepper sauce? Well, now's your chance to try it, so make sure you grab a pen and paper. You're gonna wanna write this next business down. We'll be right back.
Have you been hit by hunger? Try the number 16 Junior Burger Combo at Stars, with medium fries and a medium drink for only $5 plus tax. No limit. The $5 Junior Burger Combo, only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
Amanda Wagner, where are you?
I need you to stop this attack.
Stand down. I'm not gonna just sit here and let them kill Amanda.
Hundreds of thousands of people will die.
We gotta move.
The Will Trent season finale tonight on ABC.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Don't get caught trick naked. Let our team build your dream.
If you have cracks in your foundation or walls or doors that won't close, it's time to call USA Foundation Repair.
At USA Foundation Repair, we know that your home is more than just a building. It's where families grow. We are proud to be your #1 foundation repair company and trusted partner in South Texas.
Call USA Foundation Repair first for all your home repair needs. And remember, these colors don't run.
Bad sleep?
The worst.
There's really no excuse for bad sleep during the Memorial Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress.
Shop top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Purple, Heirloom, or save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Save 30% on our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Plus, get 60 months no interest and free shipping.
The Memorial Day Super Sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
After an 18-wheeler accident, you need a law firm that delivers results. Novel Law Group fights for maximum compensation, over $1 billion won for accident victims. Call 956-ABOGADO now and let us fight for you.
Do you have an investigative story idea or tip? Call the Channel 5 News Tips Line, 1-866-797-TIPS, or go to our tips link at krgv.com.
Sweet Baby Ray. Get lost in the sauce with an order of buffalo chicken strips at Stars. 3 all-white meat chicken strips smothered in Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce. Perfect for dipping. Make it a combo with fries and a drink. Buffalo chicken strips, only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
We are continuing with the National Barbecue Month, and this next RGV business has a taste possibly bigger than the town it is from. Joining me today is owner of Your Smoking Face, In Your Smoking Face Barbecue, Mr. Lucio Moya. Lucio, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Yes.
Okay, I gotta say, it smells amazing. I definitely can get the In Your Smoking Face, because that's exactly what it smells like in here. It's going straight to our face, but tell us a little more. How did you get started in all of this?
I mean, man, I promise you, the first briskets and ribs I made were
not as good as they are right now.
I don't
but
believe
they get better.
Well, look at this spread that you've brought us here today. Now, what I love the most is it's not just the ribs. You've also brought us some little sides. So just in case someone out there is maybe not, you know, maybe a vegetarian is watching. We don't know. There's some sides for you to enjoy, but you also have rubs. How did this come about?
Well, same thing, right? I've been at this for a long time, and I said, hey, how can I make this better? How can I make this my own, right? I want to incorporate, I love carnes asadas. I mean, if you go... Who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the valley, we like the fajitas. So I want to incorporate this line was created with both in mind. Carnes asadas and your barbecue, right? Your smoked barbecue. So that's the way it was created. So I have an everyday all-purpose rub.
Okay.
Which is something you can put on everything.
I was just going to ask that because maybe, you know, I can't cook these ribs. I mean, I'm being very honest with you. So this you can kind of spread on maybe any old thing.
Anything you can use on steaks, on your chicken, on whatever you like. Actually, these ribs were actually cooked with my beef rib.
Ooh, so that's the smell that we're smelling
That's
there.
the
So
smell.
this is the beef blend, and then this one here, what is this?
That's one of my babies. I call it one of my babies. It's something that I love orange pepper. I mean, and you know, have you had lemon pepper?
Yeah.
And a friend of mine makes one similar, which is a lemon pepper, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna go with an orange pepper piquin with the little heat inside of it.
I've never heard of orange pepper. That is great. So it's got maybe like a little sweetness to it.
A little bit. It's tangy. A little heat at the end. You know what? You can keep these. You can do for you.
There you go. So maybe I'll use these tonight. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But also tell me about these sides because I know people are wondering about these too.
Well, these sides, if you guys don't like them, my wife made these. So nah, I'm just messing.
Oh my gosh.
My wife makes these. She's the one. She's does everything in the background when it comes to the sides. I do all the meats. This is our potato salad, and this is a dessert. This is a pistachio salad.
So you guys are the dream team.
Yes.
The dream team all the way from Roma. So is that where people can find you and taste this for themselves?
Yes, ma'am. You can find me in Roma in Instagram, be In Your Smoking Face, Facebook, In Your Smoking Face, TikTok, In Your Smoking Face. And when I say TikTok, we create a lot of content. I make a lot of videos, cooking videos, like just showing people how to do stuff, like simple backyard cooking.
Perfect. And so if they want anything, they can just reach out to you or find where you're headed to next, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, Lucio, I got to say, I'm ready to eat. So we're going to end this here. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us a little bit more about In Your Smoky Face.
Thank you.
And as he mentioned, you guys, you can look for In Your Smoky Face Barbecue. They have rubs, anything that you want. To see all their products or to look them up, make sure you follow them on social media. Or you can also log on to their website, and that is inyoursmokingface.com. A gym that all kids can stop by and visit. We're going to tell you about all of the special things that are happening at Rock the Spectrum Gym after the break. And also at the Lark Library today, you can watercolor paint an orchid, fit painting into your busy day, and relax with some creativity from 6 to 8 p.m. Make sure you register by calling the Lark Branch Library.
Summer vibes on. South Padre Island is the perfect family escape. Step out of your comfort zone and order anything but the regular. Maybe you'll catch a show. You're gonna need a beach day, nature day, fishing day, and definitely a water slide day. South Padre Island has plenty to do for the whole family. Make it a South Padre summer. Book today.
Looking for a furry friend to brighten your day? Every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon, we'll be highlighting an adorable animal looking for their forever home.
Very lovable, loves cuddles.
Then on Take 5, join us for our Love Your Pets segment. A local veterinarian joins us in studio with advice to keep your pets happy and healthy.
If you're trying to give your dog a pill, you can put it in a little piece of this.
Join us every Thursday on Channel 5 News at noon and Take 5.
Pet of the Week is supported by Bert Ogden Volvo.
This hard-working crew that's been here has been amazing, and I am very, very grateful to Aztec.
And you want the best? Call the one, the only Aztec House Leveling and Remodel.
Mi casa, su casa. We do it right the first time.
When we give back, we make our communities better. At BML CPAs and Advisors, we provide services to many of our community organizations. But more importantly, we volunteer our time and expertise to help make our communities a better place to live, work, and raise our families. And we're proud of that. BML CPAs and Advisors, a firm united and united to help our communities thrive. BML, global in reach, local in touch.
Statistically, fun is undefeated. From porch lights to stadium lights, from the blind to the barbecue, it wins. Hunting deer, dove, or quarterbacks. It wins loud, and it wins quiet. It hangs on and knows when to let go. And you don't have to wait for the final score, because fun can't lose.
Get your smile ready at AC Villarreal Family Dental. We're here for all of your family's dental needs. We offer late appointments to accommodate your busy schedule and are in network with most dental insurance companies. Put your best smile forward. Are you with Dr. V?
Welcome to Take 5, the Valley's lifestyle show that takes you beyond the ordinary and straight into the heart of the RGV. Join me as we explore hidden gems, meet inspiring locals, and dive into the best food, fashion, and fun the Valley has to offer. From insider tips to can't-miss events, Take 5 is your ultimate guide to living your best life right here at home. Don't just live here, love it here. See you every day at 4 right here on Channel 5. No judgment, no pressure, and no apologies. Take 5's Ilani Cantu has this story on a gym making a difference.
Hey guys, we're at We Rock the Spectrum Gym in McAllen. Let's swing into it.
Finally, a place where you never have to say I'm sorry. A beautiful statement that We Rock the Spectrum Kids Gym stands by. Owner Aurelia Eri opened the RGV's first franchise after realizing what the community was missing.
As a mother of 2 kids with autism, I saw the need to have a place like this that you can bring your kids that have autism, that the staff understand their needs, their sensory needs.
At We Rock the Spectrum, no stone goes unturned. The attention to every minor detail is exactly what Aurelia prioritizes for her business. There's something here for kids of all ages to feel safe, comfortable, and most importantly, seen.
So we are mindful of the noise level. So right now we don't have music for the kids, so it's calm when they come and play. We know some kids are sensory to the light as well, so we can lower the lights. We have a calming room as well. For the kids, if it's too much for them, they can go to the room and calm down.
Even the therapeutic play equipment is intentionally designed. While it may look like kids are just having fun, this gym lets them play with a purpose. We Rock the Spectrum helps children build strength, develop sensory processing, improve social skills, and so much more. And as a gym for all kids, it's spreading autism awareness throughout the Valley.
I felt like people outside of the autism community didn't know that we needed so much this kind of businesses. So that's why I did it for my kids, for my community, for my friends that have kids with autism. So yeah, I felt like it gave me a purpose.
This gym also creates community for both children and their parents. It can be hard not knowing where to turn, but here, parents can connect and find support from others who understand.
Here, parents can connect with other parents that have kids also on the spectrum, and they can see their kids play, they can relax knowing that we understand their situation, their needs. So I think it's not just for the kids, it's also for the parents.
And good news, no reservations are needed. Aurelia wants this gym to be accessible, a place where parents don't have to stress about booking ahead and just let their kids have fun. You can find this special gym on 10th Street in McAllen, a place where every kid is celebrated, just as they are. For Take 5, I'm Ilani Cantu.
And it's almost time to meet our special teacher this Tuesday. The big reveal is a little later on in the show. And we're going to check out the two-wheeling fun at Bicycle World, but it's also all about safety. So grab your helmets. The story is on the way.
This Memorial Day, Mega Furniture is turning up the savings like never before. Save up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful, high-quality furniture for every room in your home. Plus, get 0% interest financing and pay no tariff price hikes, just pure savings. Shop your local Mega Furniture. Avoid high prices and save big this Memorial Day. Rush in today. These deals won't last long. Only at Mega Furniture on 10th Street in McAllen.
Are you prepared for a hurricane? We are at Lee's Pharmacy. We have generator power to keep us working during the storm. Today it's the water hose. Tomorrow could be the real thing.
Go to Lee's, save Mott's Building Materials knows that some paint jobs are more important than others. That's why we pride ourselves on our customer color matching and wide selection of colors and options. Because even though some paint jobs are more important than others, Mott's Building Materials knows that each one is a work of art. Mott's Building Materials.
Hi, I'm Dr. Raul Peña, and I'm very excited to bring the latest technology in cataract surgery to the Valley. It's called the Light Adjustable Lens. It's the same life-changing cataract surgery with an added benefit. The technology allows us to customize and change the shape of the lens even after surgery in the comfort of our office. Call 661-UC so you can have your best vision. The future of cataract surgery is here at the Peña Eye Institute.
Before taking this art class, I only thought of art as a fun hobby, but now my art is going into a museum. This is a really big deal for me.
Registration is now open for the 2025-2026 school year.
Here at the Deep End, we're dedicated to providing a fun, family, and physical experience. We're more than just an amazing bar that serves your favorite beers and cocktails.
Sunday to Thursday, all day, Friday and Saturday, 11 to 5. If you buy 2 meals and 2 drinks, you get free pool or free golf.
We have new drink specials every day, along with happy hour where you can enjoy $3 16-ounce draft beers or cocktails. Visit the Deep End today, where the beers are cold, food is hot, and the games are fun.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what's making news at this hour. Today, the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Department remembered 6 past deputies who all died in the line of duty. Today's ceremony was held at the Sheriff's Office as part of National Police Week. The son of a narcotics investigator who was shot and killed in the late 80s was there. He says these ceremonies are important.
My father died before I was 1 year old, and didn't really get to know him a lot, so I've gotten to know him through most of the people that knew him and worked with him. Great remembrance of him, you know, hearing about the type of person he was.
That badge Jorge Segovia is wearing belonged to his father. He says he wears it every year to honor him.
It's been a hot day across the valley. The evening looks pretty warm as well. Temperatures will fall from the upper 90s into the mid 90s by 5 o'clock. 89 degrees by 7, and by 9 we're down to 81 under mostly clear skies. Tomorrow, very hot once again, and it looks like the rest of the week going to be probably near record-setting heat. We'll update your forecast at 5 and 6. Christine.
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after this.
Big insurance keeping you in the dark and out of the game? Then it's time to level the playing field. The Law Giant fights for every single dollar that you deserve. Call the Law Giant today at $9 million.
You know Martin Farm and Ranch as the Valley's premier Purina feed dealer.
We're so much more than a feed store. Come on in.
Stay Tough Superior Fence Products.
Yeah, we got it.
Electric fencing, parts and supplies.
Yep, we got that too. Show feed and supplements, we got them. Deer feeders and blinds, we got them.
Live animals and pet supplies.
Got a hungry dog? We can help you. Martin Farm and Ranch Supply, so much more than a feed store. Just look for the horse.
Pain shouldn't define your life. At Texas Pain Clinic, we offer advanced pain management solutions, helping you get back to what you love.
I injured my knee playing racquetball a few months back, and surgery was not an option. So I came to Dr. Science at Texas Pain Clinic, and now I'm back to playing racquetball, and I feel great.
From steroid injections to platelet-rich plasma and alternative medicine, including exosomes and stem cells, our expert team tailors treatment specific to your needs.
From the community, for the community, Texas Pain Clinic.
When I use my Rally debit card, I earn more interest at the end of the month.
Like more money back to you?
More money back to me.
With Rally Credit Union, even the small wins are big. And our team will cheer for your financial goals every step of the way.
That's my credit union.
Rally Credit Union. Banking for all.
Clean up on aisle 5.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward.
Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
How you doing, sir? Do you know why I pulled you over tonight?
No, I don't.
It smells like alcohol from the vehicle I've been drinking tonight.
I prefer not to answer that. In situations like these, your right to remain silent may be your best defense.
When your alarm goes off,
that's when we come alive.
We're on with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know now.
The latest forecast for you and your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get what's new
now
and next, starting at 4:30 on Channel 5 News.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, RGV.
Channel 5 News this morning.
And GMA all morning long.
Welcome back. Well, it is that time again to meet another outstanding Valley teacher. And as a reminder, today we are in Los Fresnos. Take 5's Idani Cantu is joining us from Los Fresnos United. Idani, let's go ahead and meet this very special educator.
Hey, Millie, we're back in Los Fresnos United for this week's Teacher Tuesday. We got our plaque. We even got some students, and we're ready to surprise our teacher. So let's go ahead and see Miss Perez walk through those doors. Miss Perez, come on in. Surprise! You are this week's Teacher Tuesday. Congratulations. Or actually, come on over here. We have a beautiful plaque. We also have a gift card as a thank you from our sponsors at Awa Dental. And we just wanted to say thank you for you being such an outstanding teacher, putting so many years into the school district. I mean, we've got students here too. How are you feeling right now?
I'm very excited. Thank you. This is a shock. I didn't know. It's amazing to see my students, my fellow educators, and everything we do here is for them. Every single year we come and we do our best. Thank you.
And what has been your favorite part of being an educator? You've been teaching for 21 years. That's amazing. There has to be a passion that leads you to wanting to pursue this or continue to pursue this. What is that?
Well, every year, like I say, we come for them and to see them grow and later on come to us and say, everything the district has done for them and my fellow educators, and now we certify them so they will grow to one day become our leaders one day.
I know you also are part of the CTE program, and that's not something that you have to do, but it's something that you want to do. And what is the reason for wanting to push towards those extracurriculars to make sure that your students are well-rounded and extremely talented?
Well, career and technical education here in Los Fresnos is a very highly and motivated program. Like I said, we now certify our students, and they will leave with a certification where they can now start working and pursuing their degrees.
And talking so much about what you love to do, was there anybody who inspired you to be the teacher that you are today?
Well, as growing up, my mother always taught me the best and told me to do the best that I do every single day. And my family are my huge supporters. My daughter, my son, and my husband, Julio, have always been there for me since day one.
Well, I actually have a secret for you. Your daughter is the one who nominated you today. So she spread a lot of love. And because of her, we got to learn a little bit more about you. And we get to say thank you for all of the hard work that you've done. So congratulations once again. Can we please get another round of applause? Well, congratulations, Ms. Perez. All right, guys, we're going to keep celebrating back here in Los Fresnos. I'm Idani Cantu.
The following segment is supported by DHR Health.
It is National Osteoporosis and Arthritis Awareness Month, and DHR Health wants to help educate the Valley about resources that are readily available. Here to tell us what we can do is Dr. Zain Saeed. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about the two we just mentioned, osteoporosis and arthritis. What is the difference?
So osteoporosis is weakness or brittleness of the quality of bone, whereas osteoarthritis is inflammation of your bones and joints that causes that kind of bone-on-bone sensation or the wear and tear sensation.
Okay, and so what are some signs that we should maybe be looking for in our everyday life where maybe it should call our attention and say it's time to go and see you?
So it's kind of funny, but both conditions kind of present with the same symptoms. So that's why they say osteoporosis is a little bit more of a silent disease, because you'll have the dull, achy pain, but then you'll have like maybe a low velocity fall and then break a bone.
Right.
So in that scenario, that's kind of a weakness of your bone, and it usually happens with a little bit of older age or a sedentary lifestyle. Whereas osteoarthritis is, could be happening to anyone over the age of 30, where they're working and then all of a sudden they have really dull, achy pains in their joints at the end of the day. So those are the kind of major differences, but at the same time, they present with either potentially a sudden injury, where you just didn't know you had the condition, versus something that's more a little gradual, dull, achy until you can't do the same things that you used to do when you were younger in life.
Now, you mentioned the sedentary lifestyle, so I wanted to ask, are there things that we can do now to maybe prevent this sort of diagnosis later?
Yeah, so for both conditions, what I do recommend is weight-bearing exercise. The World Health Organization really recommends yoga. Any form of calisthenic exercise is pretty good. As we age, I recommend patients to do Tai Chi. It sounds funny, but it's a kind of a low velocity impact exercise that still has some weight resistance. And then eating, healthy lifestyle, calcium, vitamin D, poultry, green leafy vegetables, and then on top of that, making sure that you watch your weight, see your doctor on a regular basis, and get screened when you need to get screened.
Perfect. And the good thing about that is you guys are actually expanding your reach there at DHR. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so we're in Hidalgo County. That's kind of where our flagship operation is, but we're also hedgewaying into Cameron County, especially our orthopedic presence. So that's the next steps for the hospital and allowing for us to take care of both osteoporotic as well as osteoarthritic patients in that sense in both parts of the RGV.
Perfect. So you guys are there, ready and available.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Well, doctor, thank you so much for joining us today, talking to us a little bit more about this.
No problem.
And if you are looking into orthopedic surgery, or if you have any other questions, you can go to DHR Health Orthopedic Institute. That is on Raphael Drive in Edinburgh. You can also give them a call at 956-362-6683. It's a story 50 years in the making, and we're going along for the ride. We're going to head to Bicycle World after the break.
Step into the world of innovation at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our dynamic curriculum focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, offering students an immersive, hands-on learning experience. Join us and witness the excitement of our classrooms as students explore, create, and innovate. Choose Horizon Montessori for an education that ignites a passion for STEM and unlocks endless possibilities for the future. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Be a part of the experience.
Tonight, the 21-year-old American-Israeli hostage released by Hamas, his journey home. Plus, our team in Rome meets the American Pope, what he told them. World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
Let's get real. A lot of these adjustable base deals promise nothing but bupkis. A true adjustable base rises at the head and the foot to provide a zero-G sleeping experience. So it's time to ask, where's the foot? At Denver Mattress, our adjustable lineup delivers complete control to your head and feet according to your inclinations. And right now, purchase the Hibernation Silver Base and score a free Buena Vista mattress. That's right, a free mattress when you buy the base. Find out what a true adjustable base can do for you now at Denver Mattress.
Sauced and tossed chicken strips at DQ. So delicious, so saucy, so craveable. They're making everyone go beast mode. Oh. Well, almost everyone. Oh. Try sauced and tossed chicken strips today in new spicy buffalo or honey barbecue. Sure to bring out your inner beast.
We
know who's number one? You, our valued customer. Get Memorial Day savings now and drive a new Sierra for $689 per month, or save with no payments for 90 days. We shop the competition so you don't have to. At Bird Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburgh.
Dali gas.
KRGV Channel 5 cares about the quality of its children's programming. Information on the educational and informational children's programming broadcast by Channel 5 is placed in the station's public service file on a quarterly basis and is available for inspection at 900 East Expressway 83, Weslaco, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. If you have any comments regarding our children's programming, please send them to KRGV Channel 5, P.O. Box 5, Weslaco, Texas, 785-99-0005. Never miss a moment. Download the KRGV News app for instant breaking news, the latest headlines, and information on events across the valley. Anytime, anywhere. KRGV, the local news app that keeps you informed 24/7. Watch your newscast on our live stream starting at 4:30, noon, 5, 6, and 10, and on the weekends. It's fast, free, and easy to use. Download the KRGV News app on the Apple Store or Google Play today. The KRGV News app is supported by Davis Law Firm.
They've been around for 50 years, and it all started with a vision. Take 5's Joel De Leon introduces us to the man behind Bicycle World. Let's take a look.
Bicycling is a great form of cardio, and if you're looking for a good bike, you don't have to go that far. In fact, you can find it here at Bicycle World RGV.
It's work per se, but it is a bike shop. We get to hang out, listen to music, fix bikes for a living, ride them for a living. I mean, and it's you just can't beat it.
Philip has been in the world of bicycles almost his entire life. His father Henry purchased a well-known bike store back in the late 1900s from another owner who previously owned the shop. Henry saw the potential it had and the need in the community.
My dad thought it was a great idea to take it over, see what he could do. And so they bought the company. Then they moved that building over here. They started this original building, and then he learned as much as he could about the industry and you know how to sell and how to build, and from there he just kind of went up and up.
Since then, the business has expanded their reach in the community tremendously, opening in Brownsville, McAllen, and now Corpus Christi.
So it used to be Bicycle World Fitness Systems, because back in the day we used to sell fitness equipment like gym deals and workouts and dumbbells, and we sell skateboards and rollerblades.
Philip's father was not just an owner of the store, he was a friend to many in the community.
You get like the random guy that you haven't seen in 5-10 years that knew my dad back from the early thousands at the 90s, and they always have some cool story to talk about my dad or what he did and how he did it, and so that's kind of always fun to hear that. Just how he, even to this day, people still remember he has an impact.
When Henry passed away a couple of years ago, his beloved wife and children took over the business and wanted to continue where Henry left off.
You know, my parents were always an advocate of doing things for the people. We try to make everything really homey and friendly for everybody. I mean, all the stuff on the walls is like everybody up there, they're all our customers. All the events we put on, and we have the jalapeno that's for all the money's donated to the Boys and Girls Club of the Valley. They've just always been a family-oriented business.
Bicycle World has everything you need, from mountain bikes for those off-terrain hikes or competitive bikes built for speed.
Some guys want to go ride mountain bike purely, but if you want to ride, you know, flat trails or downhill trails, is different. If you want to get a little bit more speed, that's a different bike.
And if you're just looking for something to ride around your neighborhood, they've got that too.
There's different ways to do it, so we try to gauge your opinion as to what you're looking for, and then we base it down to like 2 or 3, maybe 4 bikes to give you, an option and see which one works for you.
If you currently own a bike and need some repairs, their full-service bike shop can patch up almost everything from a flat tire to a full restoration.
Besides taking the rust off the bike or fixing like a hairline fracture, we can fix anything. We can technically take a frame to its bones and rebuild it completely. If you have anything broken, we can either fix it or repair it.
So if you're looking for a new ride, a bike ride that is, check out a Bicycle World near you. For Take 5, I'm Joe De Leon.
And a friendly reminder that if you want the latest local news along with your First Warn 5 forecast and sports, you can catch Channel 5 News at 5, 6, and 10 p.m. right here on Channel 5. Ante Books has a poetry open mic night today at 6:30 p.m. You can bring new work, meet other poets, or just come on in to listen. And Ante Books is located just off West Hackberry in McAllen. Arita Nicatu featured them on Take 5 on Monday. To see her story, just log on to krgv.com and click on the Take 5 tab. And happening tomorrow at 2 p.m., the RGV Hispanic Chamber is hosting a Zoom webinar on Marketing 101 with the UT-RGV Small Business Development Center. You can learn marketing insights for your new or established business that can help develop or revamp your marketing goals. Make sure you register online. And tomorrow, the Port Isabel Farmers Market is back in the garden on Maxon Street in Port Isabel's Lighthouse Square. Make sure you stop by from 4 to 6 p.m. tomorrow. And our KRGV Cares Closet campaign is in full swing. With your help, we'll be able to bring some comfort to children admitted into the hospital. For 1 week, we're asking for monetary donations to help us buy necessities and toys for hospitalized children. Now, it's very simple. All you have to do is scan that QR code that you see on your screen. It's going to take you straight to our donations page. You can donate any amount. We're going to be sharing stories throughout the week to update you, so you can also find more information or catch up on any of our interviews on our website, and that is krgv.com. And a big thank you to everyone that has already donated in just 1 day. More than $2,000 have been raised. Again, we are raising money all the way until Friday. And that is all for us today here on Take 5. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you're back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for some more local stories. Channel 5 News at 5.